Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Jonah. A movie about alien abduction, or is it a movie about Munchausen's by proxy? Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 13, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So from Gravitas Ventures, Jonah goes out. Maybe he's kidnapped by aliens. Maybe his mother is crazy. This reporter's trying to find out. Weird stuff goes on in the house. Is she trying to protect her son, or are aliens after him, or is she just nuts trying to get attention? Not sure. Not sure. It seems to go back and forth, and then weird things happen. I don't know. It turns into kind of a nightmare here. Here's the reporter struggling with the mother, and she's going for a knife. So it escalates pretty good, or pretty badly, depending. I don't know. It's not the worst premise. I mean, it's, in a movie though. In real life, the chances of an alien abduction is, very infinitesimal. But in a movie, what is it, 50-50? So, yeah, I don't know. I kind of am leaning towards there has to be aliens in this movie in order to make it work. Or there has to be elaborate dream sequences, or fake stuff. Seems to me with the bright lights, they're going for actual aliens. So first act, this reporter is approached to do a story on this kid being kidnapped, according to the mother. He agrees reluctantly, and then goes and interviews her. But I think she's in the middle of nowhere, so he ends up staying overnight at her place, which is kind of a contrivance, I think. But I understand why they're doing it for the movie. It's kind of a low budget thing, maybe, and it's going to be over several days. So maybe seems inappropriate. Seems like a reporter wouldn't want to do that. Like a real reporter would say, "Oh, I can't do that. That would be weird." But I could also see a reporter who might justify it in some way. Oh, if I stay over a few nights, maybe I'll see some things that I shouldn't see. So maybe you could rationalize that. So he's staying over in the second act, and he's seeing the kid, but the mother's up to something. So she's got suspicious moves, blending something in. I'm going to assume the son's drink, maybe. Maybe she's making him sick. Maybe it's both. Maybe she is making him sick on purpose so he can't leave the house, so the aliens can't get him. Maybe. Or maybe she's feeding him something that, I don't know, the aliens told her to feed him. But Act 2, it escalates. Things get weirder and weirder. The reporters want to go home, eventually decide to leave. I mean, look at this massive place. At some point, something very nasty goes down, and he's injured. I don't know. He fights with the mother, and he's trying to save the kid. But in the end, what happens? Well, the craziest ending would be that, and the kid seems to imply that the reporter maybe was also prepped by the aliens at a young age. He just doesn't remember it or suppress the memory. So maybe the ending would be something like, um, he's trying to save the kid from the mother, but it turns out the mother was right. She's just nuts and went to extremes to protect her son, and she can't really protect him. The aliens are coming either way, but really the aliens are after both Jonah and the reporter, and in the end they both disappear with the aliens. The mother's left screaming. That could work. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that ending. That would be kind of a shocker, kind of like, whoa, cool kind of thing. Not sure what it really tells us about the human condition, but it'd be kind of cool for an alien abduction story. I don't know, sometimes these alien abduction stories are based on true events, and those tend to be, or at least feel more genuine. Um, but if it's really Munchausen's by proxy, it's hard to say that word, then I would imagine it's a lot of elaborate, illusions brought upon by the mother, and then she goes nuts at the end, and he has to save the kid from her, which is possible too. That would be grim and dark. Not a very happy ending, because I think the mother would probably, at the very least, go to prison, or end up dying at the end, which would be kind of sad, kind of rough. So I kind of prefer the first ending, maybe. Let's see what the write-up says here. After an alleged alien abduction of Margot's son Jonah, Ozzy and Darren, journalists investigating supernatural cases, are determined to expose the truth. During their investigation, Ozzy grapples with his own haunting memories, leading to intense skepticism about Margot's story. Eh, not the worst premise in the world, I think, for a movie. But I think the aliens are going to have to be in it to really make this movie zing. It doesn't look bad. It looks like, it doesn't look like the kind of movie it'd be like, oh, I got to go to the theaters for this, but kind of movie you'd see on like TV on a Sunday. Got nothing to do. This movie looks all right. Or streaming. That's a streaming movie these days. Back in the day, we used to watch movies on TV. There'd be commercials in them. It was annoying. So yeah, for a streaming movie, keep this one tight 90. I think it could be okay. I think it could be watchable. So, low budget affair. Yeah. Why not? And that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more bass takes. If you can find a more bass take, I say take it. I will be at I Heart Horror, and this is in Sayreville, New Jersey. It's a big horror con. Starts around 11 a.m., and I just got an email that says it's going to might go to 8:30 p.m. So it's going to be a long day. Hope you come out for that. And then on Sunday, I'll be at Valari's in Sicklerville for the market before the Super Bowl, 11 to 2. So come out. There's plenty of time. You won't miss the game. Relax. And then Monday, I'm at the Newfield Library. So a big 3-day weekend of work for me. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.